This is the part two of the last video I made. So, can you think of a time where you had a job or you were at school, right? And your teacher, no, your boss, let's say your boss. I don't, it's like when you call somebody boss, in a sense, they kind of get like a power trip. I'm this person's boss, so I get to step all over this person. This person is beneath me. Like, we're not two human beings. And outside of this work, you're the same as me. Inside of this work, you're the same as me. We breathe the same air, we pump the same blood. But in the difference, we are not the same because you're a loser. You let this stuff go to your head. You think you the best. You think you the boss just because you work as a manager, got minimum wage. Who are you? You fat. You fat. You don't meditate. You don't work out. You don't do none of that stuff. You think you better than me just because you got a title? Crazy. Titles go to people's head. I promise you. Titles just mess people's psyche up. But that's besides the point. Have like let's say you didn't do a job correctly, right? Or maybe you just lacked on it a little bit, right? And then a boss will come and talk down to you, right? And what did that make you feel? That make you feel like more demotivated. You want to do a worse job. And maybe they might have done it in front of mad coworkers. Mad coworkers. What's the deal? There's no need to do that. Simply all these hey, you ain't do the best job. It's cool though. Can you get back there and do it again? I mean, it's fine. No. Probably not say it like that, but they'll probably say like, hey, can you redo that? I mean, it's not the best. It's good, but it's not the best. Can you maybe redo that, bro? And maybe they might compliment something like, hey, I really fuck with your shoes though. Or something like that, right? They can approach the situation more friendly. Unless you've been messing it up for a long time. Then maybe, some situations, a lot of situations cause for you to have to come at a person or a person comes at you aggressively because they're tired of repetitiveness or repetition of bullshit like that, right? But if like imagine sometimes, just think about it in your head where a superior has come up to you, right? And they try to downplay you, they try to clown you, and that made you want to do less. Now think of the same situation of that superior coming to you in a different way. I don't know what you're thinking right now. I don't know how you think, but imagine them coming towards you and saying it in a nicer way, in a way that actually made you motivated. And imagine if they're not just being, what was that word again? What was that word again? Let's see, flatter. They're not just trying to flatter you, right? They actually mean it. They actually mean it, right? They actually mean it. They give you a compliment. Hey, yes, that's not the best work on there, but we can do way better. Let's do this stuff. And maybe he might have went, go sweep it with you, or whatever. That's just how I think, right? He or she is not trying to flatter you or any of that, right? They actually mean what they say, right? They give you some words of encouragement. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna sweep the best I can. I'm gonna clean the mirrors the best I can. Or I'm gonna let's see, I'm gonna count this money the best I can. Or like I'm gonna wrap these hands the best I can. Like if you do martial arts or boxing or any of that, you just got that word of encouragement. Because sometimes all people need is words of encouragement, right? What do you think yelling and cussing at somebody's gonna do in the long run? Fucking nothing. You're going to make them feel demotivated and you're going to make them feel less of themselves. And that's going to make them want to do a worse job. You have to come at situations with more sensitivity. I will say that, right? Because, as men, over the time, a lot of more men got sensitive. But, like, sometimes you just can't handle shit. You just can't muscle your way or, like, manly your way into every situation. Sometimes you got to come at it a little bit more smoother, softer, right? And that helps sometimes. That helps sometimes, right? Now I'm not saying a person has to completely kiss your fucking ass. They just like puckering. Let me chill out. No, they're not doing any of that. But they just really just doing that like or you're doing it at just like a healthy and safe rate, to where it's not kissing ass, right? And where it's not faking it. It's the sweet spot. It's right in the middle. It's perfect. It's nice. It's nice. You mean it. You giving the words of encouragement, right? You giving a pep talk. You just making a person feel more motivated, right? That's all you need to do. Gives people the words of encouragement. You get nothing. Let me repeat this. Let me stand up. You get nothing. And I repeat, nothing. Zero. Zilch at putting somebody down. Because if you do and you feel better about yourself after putting somebody down, that means you, yes, you are a fucking loser. And you need to get your ass beat. What's the point of spreading negativity? There's no point. Unless the point I just made. Unless you're a fucking loser and you actually deserve to get put down. Unless you learn to get put down. Maybe you had a bad day. Maybe you're salty, okay? Okay? Maybe you had a really bad day. That's why you're trying to put somebody down so you can feel it. I could feel it, but that's not how you do shit. That's not how you go about it. That's not how you approach it. You got to do it in a different manner, right? Because some of y'all just approach it in a bad way. In a really bad way. Y'all turn a situation that could have lasted 5 minutes into a situation that lasted with physical assault, some physical. Man, it's so pussy now. Like it's really so pussy now. Like 2 men can't even fight on the street anymore without. I'm calling the police, or I'm getting a gun. I'm getting a weapon. I'm gonna stab you. Like, just stop being a fucking pussy. Honestly, stop it. Just stop, please. Just stop. You just handle the situation right. You only handle the situation with violence or with words when it needs to happen. Like right now. Maybe I'm not handling this situation the best, right? I can make this video with less cuss words and maybe a lower tone back energy. So, you can actually listen to me, right? You can actually chill. You can actually rock with me on this journey that I'm taking you on. That was it. That was it. I feel like I missed something. I feel like during like this talk I left off somewhere. But you know what? That's just, I hope you learned something, right? Just give people words of encouragement, whether they deserve it or whether they don't. Now that doesn't mean kiss ass. That doesn't mean kiss ass. Don't kiss any ass. I don't like that. Kissing ass is the worst thing you could do. Don't do that. Don't sell yourself short just for some fake flashy compliments. Okay? Be genuine. I'm out.